welcome everybody. My name is Andrea Gomoll from Creative Creations. Welcome to my channel. And today, since December 1st is drawing closer, we already have December, what is it? 22nd? Yeah, 22nd. So only a couple of days left until we start with the Artsy Advent calendar. And I am super excited. I hope you are too. I already shared the list of Artsy Advent calendar prompts on Instagram. So you might have seen that already, but I definitely wanted to share it on here as well, because I know not everybody's using Instagram. So in the info box below the video, you will find a link to my blog post where I share the whole list of Artsy Advent calendar prompts, because this year there will be a prompt, like an idea jump starter for you that I'll be working on each and every day, and you might want to like plan ahead a little, gather some ideas or gather some supplies or whatever. So we have many different prompts on here, like, I don't know, candlelight, December magic, woodland Christmas, stockings, Christmas tunes, snowman, I still believe in, tradition, let it snow, wrapping gifts, winter solstice, nutcracker, Santa Claus, winter wonderland, furry, Merry Christmas, bundled up, deck the halls. So lots of winter and Christmas inspired prompts, and you can like interpret, is that a word, interpretate, in any way you like. You can do whatever you want. You can do like illustration, drawing, sketching, art journaling, mixed media, stamping, whatever. Work in your planner, work in a journal, work in a handmade art journal, work on loose sheets of paper, work, I don't know, digital maybe. So whatever you want to do for your Artsy Advent calendar, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. Okay, so there's no right or wrong. There are no rules. However, the only rule, well, it's not a rule, but a request. Please, if you share it on Instagram, use the hashtag Artsy Advent calendar. And yeah, if you want to also tag me, Creative Creations, so that I can check out your work, because that's like the reward for me for doing all of this, looking at everybody's work and seeing everybody like being inspired by this project. So that's like the reward for me, and the thing why I'm doing this each and every single year, because I just enjoy it so much, doing it for myself but also for everybody else. Yeah, so what else did I want to talk about? Anyways, if you share it using the hashtag Artsy Advent calendar on Instagram, I will also have a little giveaway. So after December 25th, I will pick a winner for an Artsy goodie package out of everybody who shared using the hashtag. So just picking a random winner, but that's just like a little cherry on top. You should definitely join, because it is lots of fun, and not because you can win something. Yeah, so what else? I wanted to share the journal that I'll be working in this year, which will be this one. And this year I don't have like a how-to for this, because I made this one for the Artsy Scrap event already, so it is already there and finished. However, I want to share with you real quick, to maybe it will inspire you to create your own journal, because I had a couple of people asking on Instagram, asking about the journal, if I will share the process of creating the journal. But this is actually like super easy. I will share that in a second. And this is the journal that I'll be working in. And what I really like is that you can like easily add and remove pages to it, and expand it. It has a teeny tiny back here in front. So I will just flip the camera and show you the journal that I'll be working in, and maybe it will inspire you to create your own journal. However, again, you can just use like a store-bought journal or like a traveler's notebook or whatever you want. So no right or wrong, but I wanted to share this for inspiration before we get started on December 1st. And there will also be a digi pack this year, because the last years I had so many people asking if they can like buy the illustrations that I made for the Artsy Advent Calendar somewhere. I haven't done those, or haven't done that in the last years, because I was just going with the flow, and most of the time didn't like scan the artwork before I colored it or whatever. But this year I did a couple of illustrations that I'll be using in my Artsy Advent Calendar as well, and you can purchase those in my Etsy shop. So if you want that digipack, which isn't completely ready yet, but I thought I would mention that, you definitely want to keep an eye on my Etsy shop. Link is in the description box as well, and there you can grab like a bundle of illustrations that you can just print on watercolor paper or whatever, and color them in and print them and include them into your art journal, mixed media projects, whatever. So there will be a variety of different Christmassy and a variety of different Christmassy and wintry illustrations, like a digital stamp image pack. So if that's something that you are interested in, check out my Etsy shop on December 1st. And other than that, I will flip the camera, share my journal with you real quick, and other than that, I can't wait for December 1st to get started, and I hope you all are as excited as I am. So talk to you all again soon, and now let's flip the camera and I will just share my journal with you. Okay, so let's take a look at my Artsy Advent Calendar journal real quick. The final size of this one is a little larger than DIN A5. So actually I used a sheet of heavyweight watercolor paper for the envelope here. And actually all I did was creating like scoring it here in the center twice, and then folding it so that you kind of have a little bit of a backing here for the journal to allow enough space to hold the pages. And to make this center here a little sturdier, I just added another slice, another like strip of paper here on the outside, a second one. Just layered it on top to make this a little more sturdy, a little stronger, because afterwards you just cut 2 tiny notches here at the top and at the bottom, and then you just string some twine, baker's twine, that's what I used. So you kind of have those, and you could also use like some rubber bands to make them a little more elastic, but the baker's twine works pretty good. So I have 4 of them here. Okay, just tied them here on the outside, added some jingle bells, and then I tied it together with another piece of wool here on the outside, and I'm using this one to kind of wrap this around to hold the book together, to hold the journal together. Yeah, then quite obviously I just decorated the outside and the inside with some watercolor and some die cuts here and some stamped images. So feel free to do whatever you want. Just make it yours. Also used a little bit of a texture paste on here to add a little bit of a very subtle white texture to make it, give it a little bit more of like a mixed media touch. Okay. Yeah, what I really love about it, right here at the front I added a tiny pocket as well, just so that I can slide in, I don't know, some stickers or some tiny journaling cards or whatever. Yeah, and what I really like about this version is that it is quite similar actually to a traveler's notebook. You can add and remove pages to it. And first of all, what I love about it is that I can just work on the loose watercolor sheets. I can just take them, work on them, illustrate, do mixed media, stamping, whatever, so I don't have to work right inside the book, because the more chunky the book gets, the journal gets, the more difficult it is to work inside the journal. And especially if you're working with lots of wet media, you might find colors like seeping through to the other pages, and this way you can just really grab your folded watercolor sheets, work on them, and then you can, once you've finished your pages, you can just go back in and just grab one of those strings and just slide it back in. And this way it is also easy to expand your journal, okay? So you can add more pages as you go. And again, like I have 4 strings here, but of course you can add more pages to one of those strings, to one segment, okay? So it's not only just one for one page. Let me just add a few more here, like that, for example, okay? So I have only used the first string here, and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages actually. So you can easily expand this, and because of the wider spine here, you can really stuff this and make it really chunky and add to it. Also work with like dimensional elements, and that's what I really love about it. And again, you can just add and remove, and if you completely mess up with something, you don't mess up inside of your journal, because sometimes it's like frustrating if there's a page in there that you are not 100% happy with. I know that. And this way you can just easily like remove a page and yeah, put in another page or however. So yeah, that's the way my journal, my Artsy Advent Calendar journal works. And I actually have more than one, but I think I will work in this one. I have this one here, the blue one, the icy blue winter one, but I also have another one. I have this blue, a red one. Oh my god. I have this blue one and I have this red one here. Also with some jingle bells and golden baker's twine. Just another piece of wool here. And same style, just watercolor and some die cuts, some stamped images here layered, some texture paste. Yeah. So that's another one. So I actually have 2, and I think I might use one for like journaling, just for like really writing about my day. That's what I do almost every day in the evening, just writing a little about my day. So like a diary, okay. Yeah, so I think I will use one for that and the other one for the Artsy Advent Calendar. And as you can see, I already added a couple of pages here, stuffed it pretty good already. So I have those 2 ready. I actually even have like a 3rd one, which I haven't really decorated a lot, because this one was the dummy that I created at the workshop that I gave for those journals. So this is just like the basic version, but I'm gonna use this just for a little art journal, do a little more decoration here. So I'm definitely gonna use it. As you can see, I already created this page in here, and this is actually a video that I still have to upload. Yeah. So those are really easy to make and just so much fun, because again, I love to work on loose pages, and then you can just slide them in and have them like all together in one place, and that's what I really love about it. Okay guys, so that was it. This is the journal that I'll be working in for my Artsy Advent Calendar. I can't wait to see your journal or journals or books or planners or traveler's notebooks or whatever. Please feel free to use the hashtag Artsy Advent Calendar and share them with me already before December 1st, because I would also love to like take a look at your preparation for the Artsy Advent Calendar before December 1st, before December actually starts. Yeah, so if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. I'm happy to help. And other than that, I'm hoping you are in. I'm hoping you'll be joining us for the Artsy Advent Calendar. This is gonna be like so much fun. I can wait for it to start, and I hope you will enjoy it. And other than that, just a couple more days, guys. So stay tuned. Bye.